All right, guys, how you guys doing? So it is midnight, March 25th, over here. And so it's been about 2 weeks since I've talked to you guys on YouTube, but if you guys don't know, we're on Discord, so definitely check out the Discord because that's where all the information goes, and that's where I've been the last few weeks. So um, today we're going to be talking about in-depth talk number 24 about watch to earn DeFi being here. So this is what I've been working on the last 2 weeks, and I've been trying to formulate this idea, and essentially I've concluded it, and now I'm just presenting it to you guys officially on the watch to earn, what's it called? Watch to earn YouTube channel. But then also I'm going to be producing a regular white paper through text or through a PDF, and then eventually an official white paper read later on. I'm going to try to do that sometime in April. But either way, this program will still be running. So I just want to give you guys a quick update on that. Um, so for this dev talk, we're gonna have. I always burp. I don't know why. Every single time I record, I always start burping. So here's the table of contents for you guys as usual. We're going to talk about very quickly our quarter 1 highlights, and then we're going to be going straight to the Broken Faucet, which is our watch to earn DeFi project, essentially. So quarter 1. It's only been roughly 90 days since the start of the year, but we've came a long, long way. And here are some of our highlights. So watch to earn hits an all-time high of about 16 cents in January, and this is from 0.0002 in June of 2022. And realistically, I think it's all the way down to 1.5 at all-time lows. So do the math on that, and well, actually did, but the appreciation is about 81,800, give or take X, since the first 9 months, with no stable revenue yet within the corporate token. So yet again, when this DeFi project comes out in a few more months, just imagine how much watch to earn will be able to grow. And I think realistically, a $1 watch to earn by the end of the year might not be crazy. So another point is that we are actively utilizing artificial intelligence to help with the project. So mostly it's going to be Midjourney with the pictures, and then the background is what you have does Midjourney produced. But also I use Playground AI for research. So some people use ChatGPT, and I try using it, and it's just, I'm not sure what it is or if too many people use it or whatnot, but it's just like never works for me. It's always wrong or whatever. So I just use Playground AI. But yeah, so we're actually using AI, and so it's made it much, much easier for me and much, much cheaper, very specifically, to do these things. And I'm going to be continuing using to do, I'm going to be continuing to use AI to help us, throughout the project. Also, we've grown our Discord members to about 20 members now. We have a little bit more activity with a few more members, but still, I'm kind of looking for more community activities. So we're still going to try to build up our Discord a little bit larger, but I'm happy that we have quite a few more members than we did, last year. And then we also regrown our YouTube channel to over 40 subs and about 7,000 views, like 7.4K views. And in February, which I just recently checked, we had 11 subs. So that's our greatest growth. Usually it's about 2 to 4, and in February we had 11. So our content strategy worked in terms of our improvement, but now throughout quarter 2, which is, like I said, is going to be our regular YouTube releases, as I mentioned in the earlier part of, or in the beginning part of the year. Once that happens, hopefully our subscribers, can even grow past 11, per month. That'd be great. So, and then most importantly, we came up with an extremely viable DeFi program that'll save me time to develop the crypto website Trade Token Markets. And so in the beginning of the year, I told you guys that we're going to be launching projects and businesses, so we're able to bring in more revenue for price appreciation. And originally it was going to be Trade Token Markets in quarter 3, but now we came up with Broken Faucet, which realistically can be done now in quarter 2. So I still hope Trade Token Markets can come in quarter 3. And realistically, with the extra funds in Broken Faucet, I'll be able to hire help or whatever to build it exactly how I want it to, while me still learning how to do it on the back end, as I'm doing with my courses online. So the next slide here. Broken Faucet is the newest interpretation of over-the-counter or OTC crypto bank idea that I've had since 2021. So I've been kind of formulating this in the background, but now I understand truly how to go about this. So first, we're going to be breaking this down into context here. So Cryptocurrency currently is at a crossroads between technical functionality and real-life applicability. There have been many business ventures into cryptocurrency, mainly due to the reported promise and opportunity of wealth at an unprecedented scale compared to traditional fiat business ideas and attempts. Despite this being the case, we've seen so many companies go down completely or temporarily halt their crypto services. In my opinion, this is due to the misconception that a fiat business model will automatically be 100% applicable and convertible into the cryptocurrency landscape. And the keyword being misconception there. Examples of this include the Salt lending platform having to halt their services, Bitcoin ATMs. I used to see those quite a bit in outside. I don't really see those anymore. And NFT projects, and then the crypto bull run, the hype goes down when the tokenomics don't last past the hype, essentially. So my opinion on this is that reality is exposing the fact that most business people and entrepreneurs know extremely little about economics, which is extremely true. This is sensible, though, because when else in the last century did business and entrepreneurship have another currency medium to operate in? And you just know a lot of entrepreneurs know the business of what they're doing. They might know the ins and out of it, but if they don't know the economics behind it, when they try to do a crypto version of what they're trying to do or what they usually do, it's essentially doomed to fail. Eventually, in some way, shape, or form. Well, that was what I'm trying to say. I think it's good. Okay, there you go. This is why I'm so adamant about the crypto globalism economic model, as in my opinion, is the natural economic order for cryptocurrency. All businesses that intend to have cryptocurrency as its primary currency medium, and not just dibble dabble within cryptocurrency, but being mostly fiat, but very specifically primarily cryptocurrency, that being the medium. If that's the case, they have to adhere to a few different standards, and these are just three quick ones that I came up with, but it could be a few more too. But mainly, just they have to adhere to mainstream crypto ethos, which means decentralization, global appeal, etc. Their business must be able to withstand crypto market fluctuations at all extremes. So meaning that just because you're in a bull run doesn't mean that you're doing great, and just because you're in a bear market, you need to still be able to survive as well. So it's how do you do that? In my opinion, that's with the corporate token, and I've explained that to you guys many times on the channel. Number three, in my opinion, the crypto businesses, if they want to have as successful as a time as possible, they really need to incorporate all different types of crypto sectors, which include fungible tokens, NFTs, DeFi, governance, etc. Just having one or just being part of one is not going to be good. It's like having a table with one leg. It's like, how realistic is that going to be able to hold anything, So because this is yet to be recognized, even by a lot of crypto veterans, this essentially resembles the Wild West or an early New York real estate type of scenario. So whoever can successfully plant their flag in the ground will be able to stand to make immense levels of wealth, is what I'm saying. So yeah, when you study, Manhattan, or when you study, early Florida, or any of these places where, land at one point in time was so extremely cheap, and then fast forward, 100 years, 200 years, whatever, these places are worth, billions or untold amounts of wealth. And I think this is where we're at cryptocurrency, where we have to have businesses really, stick their flag in the ground. Whereas we have all the technical capabilities, we know, blockchains with high, transactions per second, high amounts of security, decentralization, whatever. But we don't have anybody yet claiming it essentially as a business. And with this in mind, I think that being the first successful cryptocurrency bank will be one of those keystone moments within the entire industry. And I believe that Faucet really does have a great shot of doing that. So premise now. Broken Faucet will be an OTC crypto bank that utilizes its fungible token reserves, and meaning that could be stablecoins, it will be stablecoins, mainstream crypto, and also altcoins. And it will use NFTs as the primary B2C and B2B medium for business transactions. So customers can be regular customers or indie crypto people, and then also I'm intending this to be for businesses as well. The rationale for being OTC compared to crypto exchanges typically utilizing a market maker of some sort, is that it adds an extra level of difficulty on the business side and an extra level of security for customers. So essentially, this gives me a competitive advantage. Essentially, that's what I mean, extra level of difficulty. Using the failed FTX exchange as an example, which is the one that exploded in November, I believe, of last year, too many crypto projects and businesses reap the reward of being crypto custodians, thus meaning that they have an extreme asymmetrical advantage on their customers, as customers usually use their hard-earned money to purchase crypto. Meanwhile, due to marketing or creative business practices, these businesses make a boatload more profit from deposits than any of their actual customers do through regular crypto appreciation. And when you really think about it, regular crypto appreciation is the only option pretty much 90% of crypto holders have to consistently profit within crypto. And that's reality where unless you know how to trade like I do, or you know how to really do APR arbitrage or any type of these lending DeFi program schemes, whatever, unless you know how to do anything like that, 90% pretty much of crypto holders are just at the whims of the market in terms of how much they profit or whatnot. So when in terms of the business prop, or the relationship between the customers and the businesses, why is it that an FTX is able to trade their funds, or why is it able that some companies are able to lend out customer deposits, whatever, while the actual customers themselves, only have the appreciation? That's just extremely asymmetrical, and obviously that leads to a lot of rug pulls, mismanagement, etc. And that's essentially where we're at right now within crypto. So instead of relying on a market maker or customer deposits for business growth, Broken Faucet intends to do the hard work of securing its own crypto assets, then making financial products surrounding their or our sovereign reserves that structurally assures customers the highest potential of asset growth and appreciation possible within the entire cryptocurrency industry. If Broken Faucet can become a bank slash exchange, and realistically, it's going to be a hybrid between a bank and exchange. It's going to be some type of hybrid that allows people to profit immensely. The only thing stopping our growth will be the availability of new financial products, and never the mismanagement or random price fluctuations within the cryptocurrency market, which is going to be great. So OTC, or over-the-counter financial products, because these are sovereign funds, meaning that we own custody of them. There's no one else that we lend it that we have to pay back, or these aren't loans, these aren't customer deposits, nothing like that. So because they're sovereign funds, I have the unique ability to group my digital assets into different financial products that address crypto-related issues plus real-life problems. And the initial product list will be the following. So we'll be talking about few stablecoins today, and that's going to be with the four main cryptocurrencies by market cap from what I looked up. And then examples of future financial products will be top threes, loose tokens, and utilities. And you'll see here that what those are. So, few stablecoins. So on the left, you'll see the few stablecoin financial product. The goal of the few stablecoins is to diversify risk amongst all the stablecoins. So in my 3 years of crypto, which is only May 2020, almost 3 years now, I've heard pretty much every single opinion underneath the sun about which stablecoin is better, which one is worth, etc. Literally, no less than like 2 months ago, BUSD was talking about, oh, this is terrible, blah, blah. Now it's USDC. And then you always hear, questions about Tether's reserves. And then 2 or 3 years ago, you used to hear DAI all the time. All the time you hear it in the news. Now all of a sudden it's just nowhere to be found. So it's like it really is shooting darts. And if the point of a stable coin is to be stable, how is it possible that each and every single one of these has their own respective issues in terms of availability on different blockchains, or questionable reserves, or questionable alliances, with USDC and the government, BUSD with the regulators and the Paxos right now? It's what do we do essentially? So to avoid any depegging or any Terra USD scenario, which is, remember, on the Terra Luna stuff from about roughly a year ago, the few stablecoins will diversify that risk in 4 directions, meaning in the scenario of complete collapse of any one of these, all few stablecoin holders will lose an absolute maximum of 25% of their value instead of 100% like with Terra USD, for example. So because of the NFT capabilities possible on the Wax blockchain, which is where Broken Faucet will be hosted, all few stablecoins will come with a 25% insurance backing in WaxP, or in the currency WaxP, which is the token for Wax blockchain, if you didn't know. The NFT backing feature allows WaxP to be embedded within an NFT of choice. The only way to retrieve said WaxP is to burn the NFT, so essentially destroy it. And on the left, you'll see I think this is a little old because the picture I saw was about from 2021, which is when I first got introduced with the Wax blockchain. But the burn and the backing feature is still available within Wax. So you'll see here, obviously, it says burning this NFT will destroy it permanently, blah, 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 blah. So from the perspective of an NFT buyer, this means that no matter if there's another buyer to relieve purchasing costs, they I think I messed it up. They will still be able to cash out on their position from the instant they purchase my financial products and not when the NFT project picks up steam. And this is huge because within NFT projects, and especially since the last 2 years I've been observing, a lot of NFT projects fail or they don't live up to their true potential is because a lot of the first buyers, they're stuck wondering, hey, how do I convince somebody else to buy this? Or how do I recoup my initial investment essentially? And so the point of backing the NFTs is that if I back the NFTs and they purchase the NFTs, that as long as the WaxP is there, which actually will be there, at any point in time after the purchase, they will be able to cash out at least a portion of their value. So we'll explain to you how much of that value will be the case a little later. So breaking down the numbers, which is the best part here. So here's where the numbers come in. This can be applied to the rest of the financial products as well, as I told you, but obviously for time's sake, we're just going to be doing a few stable coins. So at the start of Broken Faucet, we'll be launching $10 and $25 denominated few stable coins. But realistically, we can grow that to 150, 200, 1,000. It doesn't really matter. But right now, for us at the beginning, $10 to $25 is realistic. So for simplicity's sake, I'll be examining the financial outcome of an NFT buyer purchasing a $10 Fuse stablecoin on the Wax blockchain from Broken Faucet. So to create the $10 Fuse stablecoin NFT, Broken Faucet, or I, will have to produce $17.50 worth of crypto collateral to do so. And the breakdown goes as follows. So non-redeemable collateral, and you see it's broken down into 4 different sections equally, which all equal up to $15. And the second point would be the 25% NFT insurance based on the $10 NFT purchasing price. So the 25% isn't based on the $15 collateral, but rather the $10 purchasing price or listing price. And when you do the math on that, that's $2.50 and back WaxP, which gives you a total value of $17.50 for the NFT. So why produce $15 of collateral when I'm planning to sell the NFT for $10? This answer lies in the definition of the Broken Faucet NFTs. So the official term for Broken Faucet NFTs will be the following: over-the-counter, discounted, over-collateralized wrapped NFTs, or for short, OTC DAO NFTs. And so if you know anything about crypto, anything like that, you'll be able to understand that sentence. But if you don't understand it, these are essentially different financial ideas, crypto ideas, and I just essentially merged them all into one, into this program. I will be dissecting these in a little second. So we discussed the OTC part before, and OTC just meaning that it's mine, it's of my owning. I don't have it lent or whatever, so it's just going to be between me and you guys. It's not going to be through any third party or any third party exchange or anything like that. It's just being directly between me and you. So for the D part, in terms of the DAO, the discounted part refers to the WaxP insurance. So this is a reverse type of discount where instead of selling a product for 75% of its selling price, which is typically the idea with discounts, I did in reverse, where I'm offering 125% of value for only the cost of 100%. So which is $10 for NFTs. So that's why that $2.5 in terms of insurance, that's where that comes in. So it's a reverse discount. So in the scenario that WaxP collapses in price, the NFT buyer will have the NFT value plus the WaxP with no financial loss. So that means, so in the example of that $10 and the $10 purchasing price and also the $2.50 of insurance, WaxP right now is at about 6.8 cents. So if WaxP ever drops to 2 cents, 1 cent, irregardless, the purchasing value will still be $10 plus, instead of $2.50, maybe plus 70 cents, plus 60 cents, plus 50 cents. It will never mean that the NFT value will go down to $9, $8, $7 just due to wax P. It will never be the case. So while that's the case, meanwhile, on the other side, if WaxP ever goes back up to $1, which it did, in 2021, I had WaxP at like 3,000 WaxP or something like that. It went up to $1. By the time it went up to $1, I had none of WaxP. I sold all of it. So in the case it ever goes back to $1 or up to $2, $5 plus, in price point from today's 6.8 cents, whoever holds the NFT and very specifically the insurance within the NFT, they'll stand to make a killing from the insurance's appreciation. So instead of lending out stablecoins to risky exchanges such as KuCoin or whatever, and risky just however you define it, but the whole point is that if it's not within your custody within crypto, it's going to be risky. As they say, not your keys, not your crypto. Or so whether it be exchanges or protocols for say 20% APR, which is usually the highest I usually see within stablecoins, but give or take on that. Excuse me. Someone can make an averaged, literally 100% APR just by holding their NFT and never utilizing a third party. And we'll be examining that on the very last slide. So the O parts of the DAO refers to the over-collateralized segment. The over-collateralized segment refers to how a broken faucet will hold more collateral on cold storage than it's offering within the NFTs. And there's two main reasons for this. Number one, this builds more faith in the NFT project than with the traditional 1-to-1 ratio that other wrap token projects typically have. So typically you think of wrap tokens as, the most traditional one being Bitcoin or wrap Bitcoin on Ethereum. But realistically, stable coins that have USD fiat reserves, technically those are wrap tokens as well. And typically those are always at a 1-to-1 ratio. So instead of 1-to-1, we're going to be doing over collateralized. So you get more in that favor. So, and also, and so adding on to that last point, because you guys get more, so because, I have to have $15 of collateral to issue $10, it provides more faith. So it's not like I'm just saying, hey guys, this is just my money. Here, you buy NFTs, and all of a sudden I'm trying to sell you on the idea that, ooh, these are NFTs, It's not an BS like that. It's just realistically, literally, I'm giving you a discount. Simple as that, straightforward. And I think people in crypto like that, just straightforward. Don't fluff, don't BS. This is what it is. And this is what we're embedding within the financial products here. So the second point, though, is that this allows for an artificial arbitrage opportunity for first comers. So someone can buy the $10 NFT, which is actually worth $15 in collateral, and immediately list it for, let's say, for example, $13.50. So when the project picks up, as long as there's someone to purchase the NFT, that person just made a 35% profit just by being first to purchase. And realistically, when you think about it, there's a myriad of potential strategies to optimize profits within the embedded arbitrage. So, for example, instead of selling it for $13.50, if they realize that the collateral is worth $15 and the initial purchasing price is $10, so use those as max and minimum respectively, this person can then say, hey guys, have a little subgroup and say, hey guys, I'm willing to purchase these because I'm into the project. I'll sell it to you for, let's say, $11, so only for a 10% markup. But because of that, I want you to purchase it back from me. So if you have that, that means the next person who has it has an $11 purchasing value, but they can still sell it between $11 and $15. So there's a whole bunch of different strategies that you can do, and it's going to be very apparent as you guys purchase the NFTs and participate within Broken Faucet. So finally, to conclude, and by the way, the W for the DAO just means wrapped. And wrapped, it just means this was fungible and we're wrapping it, so we're representing it in a different form. So instead of doing it on a Bitcoin to Ethereum, which is the difference being a different form being the ERC standard, instead of doing that, we're doing it in a completely different sector, which is from fungible token to NFT. So in that way, it's wrapped. So the final slide here, in the short term, that $10 fused stablecoin purchase can lead to an immediate flip of 35%, as we said within our example, on secondary markets. And that means that assumes that there's more people willing to purchase that. So that's when the quote unquote project picks up steam. But in the long term or the medium to long term, let's say the price of WaxP hits $1, that $10 Fuse stablecoin is now worth, in total, that $15 in collateral, as I told you, in cold storage, plus the adjusted insurance value. So when you do the math on that, that's $15 plus $36.76. And that comes from, remember I said right now, the 25% insurance would be off the $10, so it's $2.50, and $2.50 is based off of Wax's current price, which is at 6.8 cents. So at $1, difference between $1 and 6.8 is about 14.7, give or take. So when you do the math on that, that's a 36.76. So $15 plus 36.76 gives you $51.76. And when you do the math on that, that's a 417.6% return, all just by buying my Fuse stablecoin. And the reason why this is good is because, very specifically in the long term, is that you never have to sell this to another person. So it's not like with CryptoKitties, it's not with CryptoPunks or any of those NFT projects where the only way you're able to realize your value is by selling it to someone else. No, all you have to do is buy it from the primary market, hold it until WaxP hits back to $1, 50 cents, 25 cents, however much you want it to have. And all you have to do is burn the token, and then you get the money back in WaxP, you get the insurance back, and you're able to cash that out on a crypto exchange that's WaxP friendly, which is KuCoin. I think Binance nowadays as well. I don't remember which other exchanges WaxP is available on, but you see the value in this. So realistically, and also like I said, in a different slide, instead of lending out your stablecoins for a simple 20%, 30% APR maximum, while still trusting a third party exchange to hold your custody or hold custody of your assets, or in another version, trusting a protocol to do so, and hopefully it doesn't get hacked, hopefully it doesn't get a rug pull or anything like that. All you have to do is really hold it and keep the NFT in your cold storage wallet, which I use Anchor for WaxP, which is an EOCO base. So you know how they have ERC for Ethereum, and for WaxP, Telos, EOS, they use EOCO. So just use the EOCO cold storage wallet, put the NFT there, and then just wait for WaxP to go. Boom, 417% return. And then even if you do the long-term scenario where, let's pretend, for the longest sake, we go into an extreme cryptocurrency bear market, even in 10 years' time from now, when you do the math on that, that's still a 41.76% APR. Where else are you getting that within crypto? Where else are you getting that when you don't have to lend it out to someone else on a third-party platform? You just don't. So this is the end of this dev talk, but realistically, you can see how with all the other financial products, very quickly how the appreciation can go up. And I think lastly, the rationale for the Broken Faucet name is due to what a crypto faucet is. A crypto faucet traditionally is just a type of protocol, type of website where you'll be able to get, usually it was free Bitcoin back in the day for gas fees, etc. Nowadays it's for test nets typically. You see that for like the BNB, also Ethereum, you have a lot of faucets for test nets, so it's fake, technically fake crypto, however you want to put an asterisk on that. Whereas Broken Faucet here, where we essentially give you guys the OTC version of these financial products, and because of that, all you have to do is wait, and because it's embedded within the program, it's broken in the sense where it's not dripping out little, small amounts of Bitcoin, small amounts of testnet coins, but a large amount of appreciation. So that's how the name Broken Faucet came about. So yeah, guys, I'm very excited, and I'll be linking, or I'll be adding another channel within the Discord, and essentially just with that, I'll be hopefully you guys can see me. I'm kind of laid back. I don't have this. All right, yeah, I'm kind of chilling in my chair right now. But yeah, so it's where in the Discord, I'll be putting out when I have different NFTs available, and I'll be essentially offering them for sale. So you guys benefit because you guys got it for free. So how you guys will be able to get it and watch to earn, since you already won your watch to earn in the trivia series and whatnot, all you have to do is exchange that for Faucet on PancakeSwap. If you don't know how to do that, I'll be able to show you. I'll probably make another video as well on that. And then after that, you guys will be able to purchase directly from me the financial products. So on your guys' side, you already got it for free on Watch to Earn. That appreciated. Now I just buy, you use that free Watch to Earn that's already appreciated to purchase Faucet, give that to me, and then now you have an actual asset that can appreciate. And when you do the math on that, that's pure profit. So there really isn't a reason why not to do it, other than you just don't want to and whatnot. So that's the whole point is I'm trying to build all of these side businesses for you guys to be able to put your funds in. And as you guys grow it, and as you guys have more capital and whatnot in terms of financial ability, as long as I'm able to build even more businesses, even more avenues for you to spend that money, whatever, we have a symbiotic relationship in terms of you guys get appreciation, free tokens, free whatever, and then I also get reliable business revenue as I know you guys whatever from different projects, from different tokens, from different whatever. And I'm not constantly, searching for investors, constantly searching for new customers, trying to market whatever. If it's just between me and you guys, hey, might as well. So that's the end of this dev talk. Thank you guys very much for listening. Thank you guys for waiting about 2-ish weeks since I last uploaded. And I promise you guys, I promise you guys already that during Q2 we're going to be going back to our consistent schedule within YouTube uploading. So there's going to be more news on that in terms of my different ideas on how to further grow the project, but in due time with that. So until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace, peace, peace.